So it's festival season and I've got 3 awesome DIYs to show you how to customize your own accessories that won't break the bank. I'm your host, Formosa, and you're watching Stylewire. So Coachella is this weekend and I've taken some style inspirations from these boho babes. Gigi Hadid, Kendall Jenner and Vanessa Hudgens, and I'm going to show you how to make a head chain, floral shades and a body chain. First up is the body chain. So you're going to need 1.5 to 2 meters of chain of your choice, a jump ring, large size, a gem, this is optional, but I think it kind of adds a little something, and then some plier cutters and pliers aren't necessary, but I think they help. You're going to grab your chain, loosely measure this around your waist. You kind of want to have a nice bit of slack because you need to get it on and off, and then you're going to snip off the excess. Open up the jump ring, nice and wide. Very easy. That's why the pliers help there. And then you're going to grab the end of your chain and you're going to thread that through the first side. Next, you're going to grab your little stone and you're going to pop that on. Then you are going to wrap this around yourself. So, okay, now we know that works, and you're going to grab your leftover chain, which we've cut. So then you're going to wrap it around your neck and then roughly work out where your chain is going to meet your jump ring. Then you're going to go back to your jump ring, thread on the first side, wrap this around your head, pop that through onto your jump ring, wrap the other bit around your waist and pop that side on, seal up the jump ring, and there you go. So this next one is so Coachella appropriate. I'm going to make your very own head chain. So for this, you're gonna need 1 meter of chain. You could use an old necklace, a gem. You don't have to use this. Again, if you've got something, this was off an old bracelet of mine. I think it works really well. 2 teeny tiny jump rings, some string. This isn't gonna be part of the chain, but it's going to help us measure our head. Some pliers, some wire cutters to cut the chain, and some scissors. So I'm gonna grab my string and I'm gonna literally measure from the front to kind of the back crown of my head, roughly where I think the head chain is gonna end. I'm literally just gonna snip exactly there. So then you've got your first piece of string, which is gonna be how we're gonna measure our chain. Then next, I'm gonna grab the string again, and I'm gonna measure from like where I want my chain to end to kind of the back of my head. I'm gonna snip this where it ends. This one you don't have to do both, although if you have enough string you can. They literally need to be exactly the same size because your head is the same shape on both sides, I hope. And then we have our 3 pieces, our middle section, which is obviously shorter, and our 2 side sections, which are a little bit longer. So now we're gonna measure the chain. So then I'm literally gonna go in and run my finger along just to make that really nice and straight. And then we're gonna grab our wire cutters and snip that wire. And then you're gonna grab your next piece of string and do the same thing. And then the final piece. And there you have your 3 pieces, 2 long and 1 shorter. Next up, you're gonna grab one of your small jump rings, open them with your pliers, grab your first end of your chain, one of the longer ones, and loop that through the very last hole. Then grab your shorter chain, very important you do it in this order so you don't mishmash them up. Pop that on next, and then finally the second longest one, the 3rd chain, close up that jump ring. You're left with the 3 chains, 2 long and 1 short. So we're then gonna work on the other end of the chain. Grab your second jump ring. You're gonna do the same thing that you did on the other side, and then you're gonna grab whatever you're putting in the middle, put that through there. Then I'm gonna grab the final chain and thread that through there. Then I'm gonna close that whole thing up, and there you go. Finally, flower crowns are definitely 2 years ago now. We're not doing flower crowns anymore at festivals. We're gonna customize some sunglasses for a whole new look. You're gonna need some sunglasses, some flowers. I've cut up a old flower crown, but you could just buy these, get them in like Michael's and places like that. And some hot glue. Be really careful, this stuff burns. So first up, grab your biggest flowers. I'm gonna go with these 2. I think that is a good color balance. And then I'm gonna grab the glue gun and I'm literally gonna pop a little bit of the hot glue onto the back of the flower and then pop it into place on the sunglasses and do the same on the other side. Then I'm going to grab some of the smaller flowers because you don't want to kind of like cover your eyes, you still want to be able to see through the sunglasses. I'm going to start arranging these kind of through the middle, work out what colours I want, and then I'm going to glue, pop them on, and there you go. So there you go, 3 super easy, affordable DIYs for any festival that you're going to this summer. If you recreate any of these, please tweet me a picture at @electricalmosa and #Stylewire, and give this video a like if you liked it, and hit subscribe for more Stylewire every week. For Hollywire.com, I'm Electricalmosa, styling now. To see more Stylewire DIYs, click the box on the left, and to see our latest Hollywire Hot Minute, click the box on the right, and don't forget to hit subscribe.